What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. So, before I get into this video, I want to give a shout out to LB for just completely destroying Ben Simmons, as he should be. Okay, he should be. He should be destroyed verbally by everybody, and anybody that's still giving this dude a pass or, giving this dude second and third chances. I understand if you're a family member of his or a close friend, maybe even an acquaintance, but everybody else, come on, man. Feelings should not be getting in the way of reality for everybody else. I said this before and I say it again. Ben Simmons reminds me of those people who, over the years with different jobs I've worked, there's always that lazy dude that clocks out early all the fucking time for no apparent reason. Like, it could be a situation where you got like a lot of, let's say you get a pallet of equipment that you got to put away or put in stock at 4 o'clock. You get off at 5. If the whole team do it, boom, we finish at 4:45. But guess what? There's always a Ben Simmons who, when he sees that fucking shit is geared to come out, he go to the balls, come with some excuse, clock out at 3:58, and we one person short, and we finish at fucking 5:15, 5:20. And there's always some dude, always miss at least one day of work a week, for whatever fucking reason. I'm not talking about a job where if he is missing work, it affects just him. I'm talking about jobs where you work with this dude on a team project level and it's affecting everybody. Everybody's overworked except for this dude for some fucking reason. And this is the thing that makes me hate Ben Simmons. For some fucking reason, this dude gets protected. I don't know what the fuck it is, whether he got dirt on somebody at the job, maybe he caught the boss fucking a coworker and he knows the boss's wife or some shit. I don't know what the fuck it is, but this dude gets to get away with murder. That's the type of shit I'm talking about. Motherfucker even get a full 8-hour check, clocking out an hour early, clocking in an hour early. That's the type of shit I'm talking about. See, if you younger, you 18, 19, you ain't built up that type of hostility yet, working in the workforce. But anyway, Ben Simmons tonight came off the bench. Now, I have to admit, man, ever since they fired Steve Nash and Jacques Vaughn has taken over as head coach, the team has played a lot better. Now, that's a sign to me that Steve Nash had lost the team. They didn't have any faith in him, and they weren't responding. Just going out there playing through the motions, I should say. But they got a big victory over the Clippers. Now, Paul George shot like shit, 5 for 21 from the floor. But you know who wasn't a factor in this game? Once again, Ben Simmons. In 14 minutes of play, 14 minutes of play, 4 fouls. 4 fouls, which meant that had he started, he would have fouled out again. 2 points. 2 points. I want you to understand something here. The starting guard for the Lakers, Patrick Beverley, who is not a scorer, okay, is not noted as a scorer, is averaging 4.9 points per game. Now, he's having a bad season. I did a video on my other channel talking about that. But Ben Simmons is supposed to be an all-star. Okay, Patrick Beverley gets paid $13 million a year. Ben Simmons is getting paid close to $40 million a year. I mean, this has turned out to be the worst investment in sports history. Damn near. You're getting paid close to $40 million a year and you're averaging 5.2 points per game, Now, stats aren't everything. Stats don't tell the whole story. But, bruh, 5.2 points per game. You're 6'10" and you're shooting 44% from the floor. At the very least, if you're not taking a lot of shots, you should have a high field goal percentage with the ones that you're taking. This is a guy that, even when he still wasn't playing at his full potential, had seasons averaging 16, 8 and 8 or something, 56% from the floor, 53%, 44%, bro. 46% from the foul line? And people are defending this? People, I don't understand some people, man. They're going in on Russell Westbrook, who's having a career year shooting the basketball from outside. But because he has 5 turnovers in the game, everybody on social media is going in on him. But Kawhi Leonard could just steal money from the Clippers. Only played 2 games this year. Is going to be out again for the foreseeable future. Missed the entirety of last year. And here this guy, he's playing, if you want to call it that. If you want to call it that. Now I know some people are like, oh, the fuck are you to talk about? You ain't no professional. Well, I do know this. If I'm getting paid more than other people at my workplace, at my job, I put it like this. If you're a supervisor, more is expected of you than a regular worker, right? More is expected of you. You have more responsibilities. If you're getting paid $36 million a year, whatever the fuck it is he's getting paid, man, 5 points a game ain't gonna cut it. And he's not gonna just magically get better. Ben Simmons is done mentally, kaput. He's finished. All he's doing now is just collecting checks. That's all he's doing. And look, I mean, I can't really fault him, because if he's getting away with doing it, and they're allowing him to do it, as long as he used that excuse of mental illness, which is a crock of shit, then fine. I mean, look, no matter how you feel about Russell Westbrook, there's a lot of shit about him I don't like off the court. But Russell Westbrook went through hell last year. Hell. Went through hell during the offseason. Always, his name has always been in trade rumors. Being blamed, the scapegoat for everything that went wrong with that team last year going into this year. And in a span of fucking 9 games or so, Russell Westbrook has become the darling of LA. When he comes in, they cheer. That's perseverance for your ass. They ain't perfect. He still takes bad shots. He still makes bad decisions. He's human. He's going to do that shit. You just got to cut down that shit. But Ben Simmons ain't trying, y'all. I'm sorry. He's not even trying. And that's what pisses me off with the media. The man is not even trying to fucking improve as a basketball player. Nothing. And he's getting checks. This man should be run out of the fucking NBA. Just give me time, man. Every time I see Ben Simmons, I think of one goddamn song. Remember that song that came out about 20 years ago? Up in the club. Up in the club. Right. Up in the club. Up in the club. Up in the club. That's all I think about. Where's all this mental anguish? Where's all this mental pain when he's dancing in the club, getting numbers and fucking bitches and going after Instagram thoughts? Seemed fine to me then. I think when he get that paycheck in his account every week, he seems fine then. Fuck out of here, man.